How old are you now?
6.
6 years old. How tall are you?
6.
6 feet tall?
Yeah.
What's going on? How y'all doing out there in this crazy world? Back again with another vlog, the vlog. Want to let everybody know that the Maroon video is coming this weekend, Saturday, a couple days from now. You know, we gave it the whole 80s retro, you know, space odyssey type of vibe. Lee had to shoot hers out there in the UK, so she shot hers on a green screen, sent it to me, and I shot mine on the green screen out here, and we did the rest, man. And, thanks to my man Andrew out in Greece for helping me getting the 3D spaceship and all that rendered. You'll see, it's pretty trippy. The song, that was a monster in itself. It was a beast because we had my production, we had Lee's production, we had guitars from Joey and guitars from Dan Banks out there in North Carolina. So it was a lot going on, and putting it all together was probably just as hard as this video was. So thanks to Joey for mixing that thing and getting it to sound the way it does. But yeah, I hope y'all like it, man. Huge thanks again, Lee. You're awesome. You know, that song was crazy. I've never done anything like that or had that puzzle put together like that. That was awesome working with you. And, you know, thanks again to Joey. Huge thanks for the whole EP, you know what I'm saying? And if you haven't yet, go check it out. It's up, you know, so the folks that did, I really appreciate you. But yeah, it's coming Saturday. Got other music up on the way. Just doing stuff here at home. I'm about to start the studio build. This is all I got right now. I got some, yeah, it's my space, my 3D space I got to work with. So literally gonna be starting from scratch on that. Just putting out songs this summer, you know what I'm saying? And maybe putting together a project, the next project, I don't know yet. I still wanna holler at a band out here in Indianapolis. So if you see this and you're in Indianapolis or you know people in Indianapolis who get down and willing to work with something, let me know what's up.
No! No!
What's your problem, bro?
No! No!
Abuse!
No!
Abuse!
No!
Did you just dab? I'm cutting this off, man.
So I did kind of want to speak on something, man, as far as how did you change all of a sudden? Like, how do you go from being a dipshit and, you know, thinking you're going to be some kind of drug dealer your whole life and, you know, living that forever? So after you do all these things for so many years, you start to see everybody around you fall, you know what I'm saying, one way or another. You start to realize, like, oh, man, this is bullshit. Like, there is no... Nah, man, eventually your time runs out. That's a very fast race, you know what I'm saying? So this one of them, get in there, you get it, and you get out. But you gotta get out, and a lot of people don't realize that. You gotta get out. But I think, honestly, you know, the biggest change for why I dispersed from all that was because of my son. You know, I had my son, and I knew for a fact that, like, I wanted to be here for him all the time. Like, as much as possible, I want to be in his life and help him figure this crazy fucking place out, because it's nuts, you know what I'm saying? And I remember not having that when I was figuring that shit out. And you see where that happened, you know what I mean? So, but where it all started, though, before my son even came, what started to change everything around us, I had an out-of-body experience, or an OOBE. It was extremely crazy. The story behind it, it's like this, okay? So I remember vividly, you know what I'm saying? I was getting video clips together to send to KB. We were working on getting the home video put together. So I was looking up, you know, like aerial views of Scotland and Ireland and all this stuff. And I just was super tired that night. I was tired, I crashed, you know, I had the little candle burning in the bedroom and everything. And I swear, like, I lay down and I'm exhausted and I'm like, okay, I'm crashing. And I go to sleep, but it was like, instead of going to sleep, I was wide awake and like stuck on the bed and couldn't move. And then, like, next thing you know, I'm gonna tell it how mine happened. I hear all these stories about these things and everybody says the same thing, it's all the same. That's not how mine happened. I didn't just go straight up or nothing, no. I went sideways. Like, I was laying down like this and I was moving this way and watching myself on the bed sideways, okay? And then finally, I couldn't move physically. anything, but my eyes, like I could look around. And I looked down and the floor was gone. There was no floor, it was just black, you know. Next thing you know, it's like, I hear weird fucking voices, whispers, just whispers, bunch of whispers everywhere. That's all I can hear. I can't make out what any of them are saying. And this wind, just like, but from under me, I could feel it coming from under me. It just starts blowing, and it gets so loud. It's like, you know, the rumbling in the ears and shit. And be damned if I was not like floating up, okay? And then I'm going up and I'm looking down. I'm seeing me sleep. I see the candle burning and my whole little setup for the house I was in, and where my closet is and all this in the frame, but there's no roof. There's no roof and there's no walls and there's nothing else. Everything else is black. All I see is me and this shit, and I'm floating up. I'm going up. I can't move. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is happening? But at first I'm just kind of like shocked, like, damn, this is, well, no idea what to think. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just watching it happening. But what hit me was, while I was getting farther away, and you know the shit's getting smaller and it's trippy, but then I start seeing clouds, like faint beginnings of clouds going by and passing and shit, and it hit me like, man, goddamn, I'm in the fucking air. Hold on, I don't fly. So I freaked out, you know what I'm saying, and sure I keep going, and I'm trying to move and do all this, and I can't. Now, so finally I'm like watching the clouds go, and I just start screaming, like yelling from the depths of my soul, like, no. And I started thinking like, I don't know if I thought I was dying or dead, but all I could think about was all the bullshit I did here. So that's all I could think about, was like, no, I'm fucked up. Anyway, that did it. I woke up the next day and it was over. Everything was different. I saw everything different. Like, that's all it took. It was boom. Because it let me know that there's more than this. I don't know, I'm not a religious person, you know what I'm saying? And spirituality, I think, gets tied up in the whole aspect that, there's just more than this. There's something more than this. And that's where it's rooted from, to maybe remind you or keep in mind that there's more than this. And that's what that let me know. Let me know that there is more than this. What we experience here and what we're doing is a piece of something. It's a part of something. It's not it. And after this, there is something else. I don't know what. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if that depends or matters on how you live your life or you don't. But I'm 111% convinced that there is something after this. You know what I'm saying? And it made me realize, like, you know what, man? Okay. I wasn't so mad anymore. I wasn't so, I don't know. It just changed me. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, it changed. Some shit ain't for everybody. And I'm not for a lot of shit. So that was it. You know what I'm saying? That's what changed the music. Like, that was where it started. I was really doing what I was rapping about, is out here doing all that shit and living it when it happened. And then for quite a long time, even after that, you know what I'm saying? It was a slow process, but yeah, I don't know if folks out there, you experience shit like this. I think some people are embarrassed to talk about it or feel like people might say like you're crazy or not. I don't care. I know I'm not wired all the way right. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I think there's a lot out here that we don't understand and people are searching for answers for. I know I am. I do all the time. I'm still trying to. I know some folks hit me up and they experience things, you know what I'm saying? And just numbers and certain things and synchronicities and things, weird things that happen out here all the time. It's like glitches in the matrix or whatever, whatever this shit is. I don't know. Put that out there and see what folks think. If anybody else experience anything, what you got, how all that works. People talk about astral bodies and planes and all this and different levels of, maybe it's dimensions or growth through spirituality or whatever, or I don't know, but that's what the music is all based around these days is that. That's what I'm trying to find out and figure out the answer to. And maybe how what really matters is not out here. You're not going to find it out here. You have to find it in here, and maybe it's different for every single one of them. You know, nobody knows what the next man's here for, or why they're here, or none of that, or how many times they've been here. That's my OOBE. And yes, the Maroon video, Saturday, May 1st, featuring at Natalie Ayers Music with songwriters and gunfighters and Dan Banks on that thing. Thank y'all. Again, thank you, Andrew, for the 3D help. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one out there. Hit me up. Let me know what's up. More music on the way. I got Babylon Burning coming up. I'm about to drop that on here. All that, man. Thanks.
It's higher than this. That sounds like a bad idea. It's soaking wet out there. My jeans are soaking wet. Your mouth's soaking wet. Everything is soaking wet. So I am going to go back outside, buy, and subscribe to my videos and my dad's videos. Peace out.